Life as we know it has taken a serious hit this year, and sports is no exception. Prior to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, sportsmen and athletes in general were preparing for the biggest sporting spectacle, the Olympic Games, which was set to take place in August this year. Ghanaian boxer Faruza Osman is one of those who was pushing and preparing for a ticket, and I'm here to find out what she's been up to in the last 3 months. Come with me. After falling short in the maiden Olympic qualifying in Dakar, Senegal, her attention turned to the final round of qualifying in Paris. But then, COVID-19 struck, and as a result, a suspension of all sporting activities in the country, something she believes has affected her momentum.
It's a difficult task because you training alone, you don't get anyone to motivate you to work harder. But we don't, let's say, concentrate on that much. You need to do the hard work yourself, right? You need to be yourself motivator. You have to motivate yourself to train harder because you don't know when this COVID-19 is going and when training is resuming and when the qualifiers will be. So you don't have to be idle at home without training. So we do train on ourselves. Yeah. It was very difficult because mostly if I don't train with my colleagues, I find it very difficult because maybe I have a group of girls I go for jogging with, right? When we go, we give ourselves a distance that this is where we are getting to before we return. But me alone, myself training alone without them, sometimes I do give myself that I'm training, maybe I'm jogging from that's Kanda to La Paz. Mostly when I go with my friends, we jog to La Paz and jog back home. But me being alone, jogging back home sometimes becomes very difficult. So let's say when coming back, when I get to a distance that I see that I'm tired, I just vodka and come back home.
Despite the obvious difficulties, Farouza explains how the technical handlers of the Black Bombers have found ingenious ways to help boxers stay in shape.
We have a group chat that we do chat on. Let's say we sometimes normally train on our own and post it on the group. If a coach gives that this is what you are supposed to do, the coach knows that there will be no one supervising. So we decided to just put a camera around, then you just do your workout. After that, you post it in the group. So that's when the coach examine what you posted on the group. When there's a mistake, you'll be like, this place you're supposed to do it this way rather, but not this way.
Farouza has pitched camp at the Fit Square boxing gym, where the owner and trainer Dennis Tego helps her enforce and perfect instructions she receives digitally from the Black Bombers technical handlers. The Olympic Games have since been moved to August next year, but that hasn't stopped Farouza from preparing towards her dream of making her first Olympic Games.
I'm very confident that if the ban is being lifted and we go to Paris, I'm going to get a slot in it because Senegal was the first experience. I've never traveled or I've never gone to represent my motherland in an international level before. So Dakar was the first time, and let's say there was much stress on me because that was my first experience. I didn't know how it was going to be. So the experience I've gotten in Dakar, and I came in Ghana to polish my mistakes, and I think when we get to Paris, I'm going to get a slot.